welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made these old style looking letters that I gave to my friends for Valentine's Day. And yeah, I know Valentine's Day is already passed, but I think that it's still a fun project to do for like any occasion. Let's get started. So first I dyed my paper. So other paper probably will work, but I personally use printer paper. You're going to need some black tea or instant coffee. So first what you're going to do is boil your water and make your tea. I grabbed 1 tea bag, but you can also use 2 if you want a more concentrated color. When the water finished boiling, I put the tea bag into a mug and I poured some water in. I don't recommend filling the mug all the way with water because that would just make it not as concentrated, so the color wouldn't be as dark. So in my case, I just personally filled it until the tea bag was submerged, and then I gave it a little stir. Then you want to leave it for 10 to 15 minutes to like fully steep so that all the beautiful colors go into the water. Once it's ready, I used a little spoon to pour some of the tea onto the paper. You can put the paper on top of a baking tray just for like an easier cleanup, but I didn't have one, so I just did it on my stove and like wiped it all away after. I also used an old brush to spread the tea throughout the paper. I didn't really make it completely even because I just like a more splotchy look. Don't forget to flip the paper and do the same to the other side. While it's still wet, I grabbed some instant coffee. The instant coffee that I had were in like little tiny chunks rather than a powder, so I just grinded it up so that it would be a powder and would dissolve a little bit easier. I sprinkled it on top of the paper and watched the coffee fan out and dissolve into the water. You don't want to put too much in one spot, otherwise it won't dissolve properly. It might get a little bit sticky when it dries. I also decided to just blend out a couple parts of the coffee with a small brush. Once that's done, you want to leave it to dry. I know some people throw it in the oven and have it dry faster that way, but I just left it out overnight and the next day it was completely dry. Next, it's time to decorate. So I grabbed some stickers and I just placed it around the paper, making sure to leave room to write. When I was happy with that, I just started writing my letter. Once I was done writing, I just put a couple more smaller stickers around just to finish it off. Once that was done, I started to fold it. So this is hard to explain, but I folded it into 4. I brought the shorter sides into the middle and then I folded it in half again. This is the sheet and I folded it into the middle, both of them into the middle, and then I folded it over again, but it's not completely even, so there's a little gap over here so that I could put a sticker just to seal it off. So the last step is to burn the sides. So I went out to burn the paper, and just remember to be super careful because fire is really dangerous and things can go wrong really quick. My lighter had a really small flame, so I lit a candle and decided to burn it with a candle, but you can of course just do it straight from the lighter. I just burned the edges slowly until it charred just a little bit and then I would blow it out. If you decide to use a candle like I did, just make sure that you add a mat underneath because the wax of the candle gets everywhere. I stopped watching my flame just for a little bit and then it started burning a little bit more than I wanted it to and it cut off some words, so just make sure that you're always watching. Once that's done, I folded it up, put a sticker to seal it, and grabbed a little piece of string and tied it up just to finish it off. This is what it looks like, and I think it turned out super cute and it was really fun to make. Thank you guys so much for watching how I made these letters. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!